Hi, it's Zach Braff here at Broadway.com, and I'm in the show Bullets Over Broadway, and I'm here to answer your questions. Hi, Sophia. The best thing about working with Woody Allen is that he's really one of the reasons I became an actor. My parents were very into Woody Allen movies, and Annie Hall is probably my favorite movie of all time. So, and actually my first big break, my first film role at 18 years old was playing his son in the film Manhattan Murder Mystery. So he's just a real hero of mine, and so to have him hire me again to play a version of himself, if you will, in Bullets Over Broadway was just such an honor. And my impression of him, yeah, I'll do his line from Annie Hall when he says to Diane Keaton, you know, I think relationships are like sharks, and if you stop moving forward, you die. And I think what we have here is a dead shark. Lauren, I would say my second film is coming out this summer. It's called Wish I Was Here. So I think what's on my bucket list is to make more movies. It's so hard to make movies. I've made 2 in my life, and that's really my favorite thing to do in the world, is to direct films. So I guess the big thing on my bucket list is to keep making more films and hopefully make them more frequently than once every 10 years. Jackie, what a good question. You know, I never thought about that at all. Of course, now it's come to my mind because they're musicalizing everything. They're actually working on a Scrubs musical. I'm in a Bullets Over Broadway musical. I think that it could happen. Who would I want to write it? Chris Martin, because he's one of my favorite songwriters from the band Coldplay, obviously. And I know that there's a musical in that man somewhere. Adelaide, I usually play like neurotic, crazy messes, so I don't want to have dinner with them. They're just going to stress me out. I need to be with people that are calm and cool and collected. If Donald Faison and I could star in a Broadway show, maybe it would be 48 Hours, the musical. I don't know. He has a sick voice. I would love for him to do a Broadway musical because as fans of Scrubs know, the musical version of the show, he has just a ridiculous voice, and he can sing better than anybody I know who's never done a musical. So I would love for him to do a show. People are always surprised to know that I'm kind of shy. I play people who aren't shy, and I can go in front of a camera and talk to people and go on a stage in front and talk to people. But in my own private life, I'm kind of a homebody, shy person. I don't do too much other than stay holed up in my apartment. I won't star in the Scrubs musical, Lucy, because I'm sadly 39 years old, and I'm an old man for playing a young medical intern. It should be someone like Darren Criss, or someone with a fresh face, a fresh young kid to play a fresh young intern. But I'd love to be involved in it, just collaborating with Bill Lawrence, who's developing it, and putting in my 2 cents here and there. And hopefully steering him towards some of this amazing Broadway talent that I've been fortunate enough to meet during this process. I can say, oh, you have to hire him or her, but no, I won't play JD, because JD shouldn't be 39. Is there anything I wish would come back to fashion? You know, that's a good question. I always kind of dress up a little bit when I go to the theater, because I kind of think like it's a special experience. Not that I put on a tux or anything, but I like it when people come to our show, you know, a little bit dressed up, like it's a special experience. Sometimes, so I guess that, and that's kind of gone out of fashion. You know, people come like they're in a casino in Atlantic City, in like Hawaiian shorts. So I kind of, I guess I wish that old school, like, let's all dress up, we're going to the theater vibe was still around, but whatever. Some of my idols, I have so many that I look up to. Woody Allen, of course. Denzel Washington is one of my favorite actors. David Fincher is one of my favorite filmmakers. Spike Jonze. I'm just randomly spitting out names that come to my head. Joaquin Phoenix, I think, is an extraordinary actor. Marin Mazzie is drinking water because Marin Mazzie has to belt like nobody's business. And one of the great things about coming to see our show is if you love Broadway belters, we've got a couple of them. Both Marin Mazzie and Betsy Wolfe have these numbers that are just end in these big Broadway power notes that are just awesome. And so she needs water in that flask to help keep her chords ready to do it. So no booze in the flask. Hey you guys, thank you so much for your questions, and come check us out at Bullets Over Broadway. I know that you will have a good time.